Syllabus? I think it's syllabus. Hi there, my name is Karis. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do videos centered around college, lifestyle, beauty, natural hair, fashion, stuff like that. So if you're interested in any of those topics, you're going to want to go ahead and hit that red subscribe button at the bottom of your screen to join our little family. But today I am here to talk to you about everything you need to know before moving to college. So these are all things I wish I knew before I moved to college, but unfortunately had to learn a lot of them just on my own and struggle through them. So I want to save you all that hassle and just share everything you need to know before going into your freshman year of college. So if you want to know more, keep on watching. Also, last week I did a video over college essentials, just everything you need to pack with you when you move into school. So if you want to check that video out, I will link it in the description down below. And as for today's video, I'm going to be saving the best tip for last, so make sure you stay tuned all the way till the end. Really quickly, I want to introduce myself and tell you a little about me. So I am a junior at Lincoln Christian University. It's a very small school located in Central Illinois. I am majoring in business administration. I'm an RA there, and I also play volleyball for our school team. So that's about it about me, but I would love to know more about you, so leave a comment down below and let me know what school you attend. Okay, so the very first tip I have for you is you really need to get familiar with your school's learning system right off the bat. We use Canvas. I know the school I transferred from used Moodle, and I'm sure there's a lot of different ones, but pretty much what the school's learning system is, it's a place where all your classes are listed, it's where all of your homework assignments are listed, and that's how you actually turn in all your assignments. And I don't know, like it's very common sense once you start college, but I remember like my first week of school and I'm thinking like, so do I turn this in, like do I print it out and I give it to the professor like you would in high school? Like no, you have to turn it in on the school's learning system, and right off the bat, like you need to understand how to manage it and figure out how to turn in your homework and all that. Tip number 2, syllabuses. Wait, syllabus? I think it's syllabus. Okay. Anyways, they are very important. I remember in high school, the teachers would give us the syllabus and literally people would just lose them or throw them away. They honestly just weren't as important. But that is so not the case in college whatsoever. The professor will give you their syllabus the first day, and then they will never tell you again when something is due. Like, I'm not gonna say never, because there are some professors who will remind you when bigger assignments are due, but that's very rare. Like, they're not always reminding you when the next big paper is due or anything. They will literally just say, check the syllabus. Another thing I wished on it before going into my freshman year of college is that you don't have to stick to the very first few people you meet. So I remember at orientation, I met few people that I really liked, but I almost kind of felt guilty whenever I had other people in my classes and I started becoming friends with them, because I felt like I needed to just stick with the people I met at orientation, and that's really not true. Like, it's okay to find more people and be friends with others who you didn't meet right off the bat. And speaking of making friends, I've actually noticed keeping your door open kind of helps you make friends faster. So the school that I went to my first semester of college, like, we never had our doors open. Everybody just did their own thing, and I really didn't get to know the girls until later on throughout the semester. But the school I transferred to, I noticed like almost everybody had their doors open all the time, and people would walk by and make small chats, which would sometimes lead into a deeper friendship, which is really cool. So yeah, just keeping your door open and being more inviting can actually help you create friendships a little easier and faster. Another thing you need to know before moving to college is time management is key. I struggled so much with this in the beginning because, like I told you earlier, I play volleyball and it was so hard to balance volleyball and school. So I have kind of figured out ways to stay organized and manage my time. So if you want me to do another video over it, I can, but it is so important to manage your time properly, because it could be very easy and very distracting to want to do everything but school, but you have to remember you are going to college to do school, and you're not gonna have your mom there telling you to get your homework done. You're not gonna have the professors reminding you to turn in your homework, so it's really up to you, and you really don't want to get to finals and be super stressed and have nothing done. So learning to manage your time in the very beginning will really save you. And speaking of time management, another thing you really need to know before going into your freshman year is it's totally okay not to party. It's okay to not go out all the time. I remember my freshman year of college, I had volleyball friends already, so that was nice. I love them all. But I felt like if I wanted to make friends outside of volleyball, I had to go out and party, and I'm not a partier, so it kind of felt lonely a little bit. But the longer I was there, the more I realized, okay, there are people hanging out outside of parties. You just have to kind of go and find them. I know partying seems like the way to go at first, but trust me, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Another thing I wish I knew before my first semester of college is that my school has a lot of resources and it's okay to use them. So for example, there's academic resources that's offered by every college. So if you need help with school, you can go and get help. And it does not mean you're stupid or you can't do the work on your own. It just means like there's help and you're gonna take advantage of it. For example, I am terrible at spelling and grammar and stuff like that, which explains the syllabus situation earlier. So every time I have a bigger paper, I do go to our academic resource center and just have them proofread my paper for me. The school that I go to right now also has free counseling, and that's very rare. Free counseling is not something that's offered at very many places, so I've also taken advantage of that. But I believe the biggest resource that a college gives us is honestly the professors. So I know a lot of us can kind of be intimidated by professors, but most of them I think genuinely care and do want to help us, and or maybe that's just because I go to a small school and that's the case with my situation, and because of that I've really gotten to know my professors really well, and they've helped me so much. Like, they are the biggest resources that I have when it comes to trying to figure out what I'm going to do after I graduate school. So really get to know your professors and let them help you. Something else to keep in mind before your freshman year of college is it's okay to not be BFFs with your roommates. I know ideally we would love to just connect with our roommates right off the bat and just become great friends, but as someone who is an RA, I've kind of seen a lot of expectations just crumbling down because people come in just thinking they're gonna just be in love with their roommates, and it just doesn't work out. So don't set too high of a standard that is gonna be hard to achieve. This is sounding bad because, like, seriously, you can't end up being best friends with your roommates. Like, I've had like the best roommates ever, and I've been super lucky for that. However, it's okay if you don't end up being best friends with your roommates. Really quickly, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, because I'm actually going to be posting a lot more college content and you definitely don't want to miss out. So moving on to the next tip, and that is keep in contact with your friends and family from back home, because honestly, college can feel very lonely. Yes, it's a lot. Yes, you are doing new things. However, it's still new and you're not very familiar with the people that you are surrounded with, and just calling back home and catching up with old friends can honestly be so refreshing. Okay. This last one is really important. If you don't listen to any of the other tips I've shared with you, like this one, you're gonna want to tune in. And that is, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to be homesick. I almost kind of felt like I was a failure at first, because I was like, well, everybody around me just seems to have fun and just seems to really adjust to the college life. So why am I not like adjusting to it all? But I don't know if those people were truly adjusting. Like, it's not like people go around sharing how they truly feel. So that being said, I guarantee you, you're not the only person feeling those feelings. and it does not make you weak for feeling that way. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. I really appreciate your support. I really hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because like I said earlier, I will be posting a lot more college content throughout the year. So maybe this is another way you can kind of find support, because we can all use more friends in life. Also, don't forget to check out the college essentials video I mentioned earlier. All you have to do is just click on this video. That's it.